y'all.
Welcome to Liquor and Hooch. I am Mary.
And I am Kissy. And we are about to get into some tea today, baby.
Let's do it.
So let's talk about life in the 30s group.
Well,
30s.
I done shared all my 30s.
Oh, what
30.
you mean?
I done been through all of them. I'm in the 40s now.
Oh.
But, yeah. We gonna
Mercy.
Telling ages. I'm not totally, but yeah, you know.
It's cool though. You don't look like you're in your 30s. I give you a good 29, maybe. Pushing 30. 29. I can't say you out here looking like a whole baby now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I look in my 30s. Yeah. I think I look 40 something. You 40 plus. No, I don't think that.
No, but I feel like you look. I would say 29 pushing 30s because you do have a very youthful look about you.
Well, thank you for the compliment, girl.
You look better than some of them that's already out here pushing their 30s. Let's just say that.
I think we look younger than we are because
very much,
people try to grow up too fast.
I ain't gonna say that because I was out the door about 15, 16. I was out the door.
Yeah, but you didn't look like it. You still probably still look like a baby when you was trying to be outside. But I'm talking about like they look grown. It's not nothing wrong with wearing makeup, but they wear it super early.
Oh no, they look. They gonna look 90 by the time they are age.
Yeah, you see some people be like, "Oh yeah, happy 23rd birthday!" Like, dang, they 23.
Yeah,
I thought they was the same age as me.
I feel like I have that epiphany so much with people because I be looking like, maybe Charlotte like 25, 26, and they be like, "Oh no, she's 20. She's 23," and I be like, "Dang."
I wanted to say like I think I was looking at 23. We were still looking like babies. When we see our old pictures, we still like babies. We look
like high schoolers. Yeah, we look like high schoolers. Very much so.
They look a little.
I could say we probably didn't start looking like adults until we was mid to late, almost the late 30s.
Yeah, I was just about to say roughly in those 30 ages, 34, 35.
Because we was very much kids looking like.
Yeah, we did. We was trying to wear makeup so we look a little older.
Yeah, we listen.
That
we ain't grasp it. Oh,
that makeup era. Oh God. I look at them old pictures. I was like, why was I wearing my makeup like that?
Why was my eyebrows so black? Or why was they so thick? Or what was going on? Girl, them big old chalkboard eyebrows, like you couldn't tell me a thing, baby.
Oh my gosh. I looked at it, I said, oh man. Yeah. You throw some old pictures up in there, y'all gonna be like, oh my God.
But at the end of the day, we could still wear our natural face and still eat down.
Now this is true.
Because it wasn't like we always did makeup to go out somewhere or whatever like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying when we wanted to go out and we wanted to look older, you know, we put a little makeup on here and then thought we was doing a little razzle dazzle.
Little 1 2 1 2.
You know, trying to look a little older. Still didn't really work when I looked at it. That's it. Still didn't work. It still very much gave
very teenager. Much a lash and lip gloss girl for a while.
Oh yeah.
Lash and lip gloss girl for a while.
The
understanding of beating a whole face down. Oh, no. Like I said, I don't think I really got into that or like understood that until like my late 20s.
I probably still haven't mastered it, and I'm in my 40s.
So you know
I can do a little razzle dazzle, get me on out of the way, but it's too much. It's too much work.
Yeah,
it's too much work.
But you know, I enjoy the process, so it's different with me. Like even with me doing my own hair, like I could just sit there and do it, and it's just a process. It's a peaceful place, shall I say, for me. So that's why I can do it.
Yeah, I'd rather craft.
And you see how you are with crafting. When you craft, you're in a peaceful place. You're in your own world. You get excited. I be the same way.
I'm frustrated. Do my own hair. Who?
Oh, see now that's one thing I can't say about you. Hair has never been your forte.
It ain't gonna do it. I can maintain it, but it's okay. I'm thankful to God give me a little bit of coins. Somebody else could do it.
You know what? God bless you, my girl. Because I changed my hair too much. I have to know how to do it.
You know, I changed mine too, but I pay for it.
You know, you ain't wrong, friend. You ain't wrong.
I ain't trying to do it.
You ain't wrong.
I don't got time for that.
No, you ain't wrong. Okay.
I tried a couple times. It just ain't. It's really not my area expertise.
You know, a silk press is your calm spot. I feel like that's where you should stick at. A silk press is what I feel like you could do, and you can't mess it up.
Yeah, but then that means I got to take all my hair out. I got to wash my hair. It's a whole process.
It's a process.
No, don't like it. Don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
Get frustrated as soon as I wash my hair and all them curls start coming out. Oh my God.
I don't know. I guess it's different for me. I wash my hair, blow dry it. I'll do the whole swoop right then and there.
I know you like it.
I do.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy none of the process. It's not enjoyable for me. But somebody else to be in my head scratching it. They see that.
But
right
see,
there,
I don't like people in my head.
I don't like certain people. I have to, I don't like anybody in my head. But
I'm not a big person. I let people in my head. I don't even play like that. I don't even get down. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey.
All right. So this says, what were some expectations that you had in your 30s? What did you see? Like, so your 20-year-old self saying to your 30-year-old self, what do you thought you would be?
I don't, I'm going to be transparent with this.
Oh, God.
No, it's not that. Why you say, oh, God? No. I never thought about, like, where I would actually be in life. Mm-hmm. I always used to be like, dang, I wonder what I'm going to look like. Like at like 16, what I'm going to look like at 18. Because just looking, you're looking at everybody around you. Mm-hmm. And then like, you got to think when we was coming up, when somebody was 30, 40, they looked 30, 40. Like you knew they were older. They looked older. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, dang, I wonder how my older self going to look. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that type of thing. But like in my 20s, thinking about my 30s, I was in the military. So it was just like, okay, where I'm going to be stationed at. You know what I'm saying? What I'm like, I knew my life was going to be okay because I was active duty. It wasn't like I was struggling or, military struggle. But it wasn't like I was down bad or in a situation where I was like, oh my God, like what's going on? Mm-hmm. It was never that. But it was like, okay, I don't see myself doing this for life. So what do I want to do outside of this would be in my 30s? Okay, well, I want to make sure I'm going to have a job that's comfortable. I want to make sure that I'm going to have a life that's comfortable. And I want to make sure that I'm like in a good financial place is what I was thinking of for my 30s.
Okay. That was the expectation. So then what's the outcome in the 30s?
The same. Actually, better. Better.
There we go.
Better. Because I never ever thought that I would be in aerospace. Okay. That was just not anything in my mind. Rockets, me, space. Mm-hmm. But never thought that. I've always thought I would live in Florida. That was just, I'm a baby that loves the heat. I don't like to be cold. So I always knew I would move to a very warm place. And Florida's just always been a nice, hot spot. Mm-hmm. Whatever, I can deal with it. Relationship-wise, never thought that far ahead because obviously I was only thinking past the person that I had at the moment.
Right.
But yeah, financial-wise, life-wise, like I always knew I was going to be out that door living life the best way I could. And I feel like that's where I am right now.
Gotcha. So I don't know. I think my expectations of life with my 30s, I don't think I really had any marks to hit, right? I'm just living life at this point. I don't think
you was mama out the gate though. You was always an old soul to us.
So yes, I feel like I'm an older sister. So and I got younger siblings, so I always played the role of like taking care of my family. Yeah. So
everyone in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think I grew up playing that role. So it doesn't matter in any job, any area, anything I do, I'm like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. Not overpowering, just like, okay, let's just make sure. So I feel like I'm trying to be a leader my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
oh
my goodness, I'm not even trying to be in control of this. They're like, oh, you got it. I don't got it. I'm floating just like you. I'm winging it like everybody else. But I don't know. Most people are like, oh, my 30s, I saw myself married with kids, the picket fence, the nice cars, the this. I don't think that I actually foresaw all of that. I just was living life.
I mean, you got it, but I'm just saying,
I think I was just living life like, hey, I'm just trying to make it day by day.
Yeah.
And then when you go and you reflect over the 30s, you're like, oh man, like I really accomplished some things. I think I'm more harder on myself than anybody is on me. So I feel like I'm always doing 1,000,001 things.
Man.
So
listen,
the expectation is not like, oh, I gotta be right here. It's just always been, I got to be better than this. I got to do this.
Right.
I got to do this. I got to make sure this person's straight. I got to make sure that person's straight. I got to make sure we do all these things and hit all these marks, and everybody hit all their growth marks. Sometimes you miss out on your growth marks.
Exactly.
But I will say that I'm happy with what I have accomplished in my 30s.
For sure.
Do I think that it's some things that I could have done differently? Yes. But I think we learn from our experiences, and that's what makes us better.
I don't think I would change anything like that. Like, I hear a lot of people say, oh, if I could go back, I would change this, I would change it. I wouldn't change anything that I went through in my life, because I wouldn't be the person that I am now. And even though the experiences were challenging or they were hard as we were going through them, like that's a knowledge you can sit back on and be like, dang, I could have did this and this would have been that, or vice versa. But it's like, okay, nobody's happy to go through no heartbreak or failures or whatever like that. But I learned so much from failing or from being heartbroken or whatever like that it made me a different person now.
Right.
So I wouldn't change much.
I don't know if I would change it so much, but I would do a couple things differently.
Delay some things. Or,
older self could talk to my younger self, like, do these things. Go ahead and enjoy these things a little bit more, because a lot of times when we were relaxed, we could have been traveling.
For sure.
We didn't have any responsibilities. We were our own responsibility. We could have done things a little bit differently. So that's when I tell my older kids, the ones that like, no, go do the thing.
Yeah.
You want to go on a cruise, go do it. Yeah. You want to go on a trip, go do it. Yeah. Because there's no responsibilities right now. It's no household. It's no real work. It's no real grown up responsibilities. Yeah. So go, because you can drop everything and say, hey man, I just want to go right now.
Yeah.
If you want to go right now in our 20s, especially early 20s.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want, hey man, let's go on a trip this weekend. Okay. Yeah. I have to worry about, who gonna watch it.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm about that real quick.
So it's about.
I get out of there.
Yeah, but it's still like, you still got work. Yeah. Too, so you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna miss work. I mean, it's kind of loud, I guess. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's still adult responsibilities.
For sure.
You got to think about when you ain't have no adult responsibilities, it was like, okay, let's go.
We was in party mode though. I feel like we was more so thinking of partying, having a good time with our friends than we were thinking about actually getting out and traveling and doing stuff. I mean, you got to think, when all of us got together to became friends, we were 21 and 22, 23. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we were already in a foreign country. So that's already big enough in itself. You're exploring this foreign country. At that point, we feel like, shoot, we already overseas living a life. We're not thinking about traveling or catching a train or going to the UK or going to Italy.
Honestly, that's what we really should have been doing, right? We really should have been doing that. And you don't think about those things because you're just like, I'm just hanging out. Like, I'm making a little money. Oh, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to go to a little club out here. We could have been so many places.
This is true.
We could have had so many passport stamps.
Yeah.
At that time. We really could have. If we were talking to our young self, we could have been doing a little class here and there.
This is true.
We would have been done.
Yeah, because did we start school at the same time? I don't think I started school until we made it to Georgia.
I think I started school.
I started school.
I went to school before I actually came in. So I had college credits, but I actually restarted school.
Yeah, I didn't start my associates until we got to Georgia. And that was because I got put in with Jay, and Jay was just like, nah, you got to do something. Like, you got to get into school. You got to do this. Like, I understand you want to have fun, but you still got to set yourself up. It ain't party time right now. So I was like, all right, cool, say less. And that's what I enrolled in school. Yeah. So, and then that's crazy because you got to think that was 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Starting school.
Well, you started before me then, because I probably didn't really start back until about 19.
By 19, I was out of the military, baby. I had already did
about 2019
I did not come to play.
But that's okay.
We here now, Shawty. Mastered it up.
Yeah. Thank God.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think I would really much tell my younger self to be conservative of the love that you give and protect yourself more. Because I feel like growing up or being in my younger self, I was very vulnerable and very open to everybody. I was always trying to be, the light in everybody's day. And I feel like that played a role in me getting hurt a lot of the times with it, just not even speaking on like relationships, with just friendships and stuff in general, even with family. Right. You know what I'm saying? I would always go the extra mile to make sure they were happy in the moment that I was around them. And it was never, that energy was never returned.
Right. Well, those are lessons that you kind of got to learn along the way too, to make you realize like, okay, these people are not reciprocating what I'm giving, and if they're not doing that, then this is how I have to behave.
Because family be your own worst enemy at the end of the day. Like, I would say, baby, my 30s were the downfall of me and the remake of me. Okay. You know this. Like, when I say bottom of the barrel down, I was down there. I was down there, baby. I was down there looking up. I ain't lying to you. But, like, seriously, like, I literally feel like my 30s tore me down completely for me to rebuild myself completely.
Okay, so and that you think that's you better now?
Oh, for sure, 100%. Like, just thinking back on how I was when I initially first came here to Florida to how I am now. Right. It's a complete 360. I view things differently. I handle things differently. I care about things differently. I allow people access to me differently. Like, I don't take everything to heart like I used to. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I view things in a whole totally different light, and people will see me just be like, oh, like, you just be like, you don't care. Like, you don't know. It's not that I don't care. I just know not to give energy to stuff that don't serve me. Right. So we not doing that. Growth. Yeah.
And I think you do that as you get older.
Oh, anyway. Yeah. Oh,
so if you out here growing in age and not growing as a person, there's a problem, there's an issue, because there's no way that you should be doing the same thing that you were doing in your 20s or your teens in your 30s. Yeah. Like, you have to learn, you have to grow. Yeah. And
that's the ick for me, because it's like, I hate to see women and men in our age range, like, that I know for a fact are in our age range, and they still very much conduct themselves as if they're immature 20-year-old. And it's like, bro, like, this time's not coming back. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting younger, you're getting older. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to grow up some way. You have to be a better person some way. Like you're just gonna be a nasty, vindictive person your whole entire life. Like, you don't want to change.
Don't even know that they need to change, and that's still surrounding yourself around good people and people that don't allow you to keep behaving that way.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you okay? You gonna act like that? I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
You gonna be doing this? No, I can't be around that because your energy not right. Your vibe not right. Every time you doing somebody nasty or you being nasty to somebody, I don't want to be around that.
But you got to think, a lot of them actually relate to each other or are friends with each other because they have that toxic trauma bond. They probably became friends because they didn't like a person, so they became friends and now they cool. So it's like, okay, yeah, if I'm only cool with you off of some, surface level stuff, I don't care if you being a good person or you doing what you doing. As long as you serve the purpose you serving when you around me, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. People need to get it together, do better.
What about the work and life balance? Now, for me, that is, I guess I can speak on that because I work hard and I life hard too. So I try to give 100% for work, and then I try to give 100% for family, and then just balancing the whole thing is a lot.
Baby, listen. I strive to be as strong as you one day.
No.
You don't. Listen, do not. No, I don't want to. I said I strive to, because I watch you, like, not even me being here 100 times, because we live separate, but being on the phone with you, being in your energy when you're doing all of this. When I say you have to have a battery pack on your back, like yesterday alone, baby, what? Not Go to the games, get the kids ready, come home, change, do a podcast, lead a podcast, change, go back to the game, get the game ready, run up and down the sideline, catch the ball, make sure you're recording your baby, come home, do homework, take a shower, feed the kids, finish more homework, go to bed, get up, just want to do a podcast. Baby, where? Because I was on the couch falling asleep.
That's life, though.
That's crazy.
No, you know what? Because if you do all the things right now, you don't have regrets. I never want my husband to be like, hey, my wife wasn't being a wife to me because she was working or she was schooling or she was doing that. So I gotta be a wife, right? I gotta be a mother. I don't want my kids to look at and say, man, my mama was always, you know, with my daddy. She never was with us. She was always at work. She never did this. No, I always do the things for them. So I show up for them how I want them, I never have. So when one thing about me, I got good parents too. Oh yeah, they always show up for me, right? Sure. So for me, I try to like, no, I gotta show up for my kids. I gotta show up for my husband. I show up for my friends. I show up for my family. I show up at work, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's 24 hours, and if I gotta use 22 of them, and I gotta give 22 of them to get it all done,
that baby be using every single hour of the day. And I mean, my life isn't as hectic. Like when I was in school. Thank God I'm out of school now. Like it was a system. Right. So it was like, okay, I know I gotta go to work all day. When I get off from work, I know when I get home, wind down, get myself together, give you time, because we talked before, give you time. All right, once I give you time, boom, get my homework knocked out. Once I get my homework knocked out, get myself prepared for the next day. That's my relaxed time. Okay, get ready for bed. We're going to redo this thing over. So it worked out, but like the crazy thing about it is now that I don't have school, I have such a open area of time that I'm trying to figure out what to do with it.
I know what you could do with it.
I know. You don't. No,
I do. I got a really good idea of what you can do with your spare time, even though you don't want to. But anyway,
we are taking a break. We are not going directly back for the doctrine just yet. Let me marinate a little bit. March just passed. No. Let me just have a little space.
But that's like all gas, no break.
Listen.
You know what? I don't know. I gotta find her picture, right? But it's one. She got her doctorate and she graduated from FAMU, and now I'm from Georgia, of course. I don't know if y'all know, but definitely a Georgia girl. But she got the FAMU and they got a doctor like this, and she got the grill at the bottom. My favorite picture.
Are you ready for it?
My favorite picture. I said, I'm going to recreate that photo.
Oh my God.
I gotta do it for my girl. Shout out to her. I don't know exactly who she is, but if you ever see this,
she loves you.
My light. It's the doctor with the doc at the bottom of the grill. I said, that's it. I got to get it.
We really got to go get some grills.
I got to
get it. You keep talking about these grills, and like I need it in my life. It's too easy to get these grills down there where I'm at.
But I mean, it's easy here too. But I'm talking about what it said.
No,
she got the cap and gown on with it, and she got the pit. Man, come on, man, come on! I got to get it. Oh, I seen this picture probably years ago. I'm telling. At this point, she been graduated for a while, maybe about 5 years. I'm not tracking you, sis, but I do have your photo in my photo gallery somewhere.
She said, I'm gonna redo this.
So I gotta
I love that.
And when I do it, I'm gonna be like, y'all find her. Y'all find her and let her know.
Oh my goodness.
Because they were trying to give her a hard
time.
Are
you gonna do pictures for your masters?
I don't know.
I really feel like you should. I feel like I got pictures for both of mine. I ain't never seen you take pictures.
Yeah, I got. This is gonna be my actual third degree. I haven't.
And you haven't taken a picture yet.
Pictures or gone to any graduations.
You're tripping.
But
I made it. Well, this one, no, I made it my business to go to both. I was like, I'm not. The last time I walked was high school. I was like, I'm walking across the stage. If I'm here and I can walk, I'm walking across the stage.
We'll see. I mean, definitely do something
for sure. We'll see. I need you to, because you've watched me walk twice. I need to be able to be in the crowd, and when you get up on the stage, the people asking you, "Oh, they with you?" Yeah, that's what them people said to me. They was like, "Oh, they must be with you." I said, "Mm-hmm."
We loud and proud, baby. We loud and proud.
People, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like 30s overall was. I'm still in my 30s, so I got a little time left in my 30s. But I do feel like my 30s have been the best time of my life, honestly, if I can say that. Like, if I really think of it, like we really had some good times in my 30s. Even though there was some bad in there, like I've been living life, baby.
No, actually, in my 30s, I enjoyed my 30s, honestly. I have. And they got better at the end of my 30s. Yeah.
I know you was living life in your 30s because I used to see you on Snap on Sunday Fun Day, and I used to be a little heated, like, dang. Listen, why ain't I there?
Now, Sunday Fun Day used to be, well, we used to run that every Sunday. Everybody, I can't wait to get on your Snap. I know y'all about to go in.
Man.
It's me doing homework, taking shots. I don't even know how I got through my bachelor's.
Drunk?
I'm talking about for real.
Drunk? But yeah, like you said, for Sunday Fun Day, you made it drunk.
So don't do that. Don't do that.
I do feel like that.
I very much knew what I was doing because I made it with
and
all
you made good grades.
Oh, I always make good grades.
But I'm saying drunk with good grades.
No, I know. I was like, oh my God, I would be writing like 5-6 page papers and getting upset if I got a 98, getting upset if I got a 97, because what? Baby, what did I do incorrectly?
Bachelors with them 12 and 13 page papers, I didn't have the energy for that.
I wasn't doing it.
I wasn't
doing
it.
No matter what was going on.
I wasn't doing it.
I'm going to do it with a shot in a chicken wing.
That's why, because when I say you the thuggiest, classiest girl I know, that's that thug side. I'm a party, but I'm going to get my homework done.
Yeah. Gotta have balance, baby.
Yeah, I ain't got no balance when it comes to that because I party too hard 2 times. I mean, I can't
get it
intoxicated to do some homework. It ain't even, I ain't had to focus.
Nope, I do it. I think I get more focus actually.
No, I could do some homework and smoke a little hooch now.
No, I don't need.
I could listen. I smoke a little hooch and do some homework quick. I smoke a little hooch and watch TV. That is my girl.
No,
that's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah, you travel with her.
Oh, what? I'm so ashamed I left her home. I travel with my little hoochie. Yeah. I ain't lying to you, and I do. But anyway, y'all, that's enough tea for today.
We will see y'all next Thursday.
Drink slowly.